You're listening to Scariff Bay Community Radio, and we're back here today with the last of our 4 live games this weekend. We're in Broadford, and we're here for the Premier Intermediate tie between Tulla and Parteen Meelick. Looking forward very much to the game. And I hand you over now to our analyst, Sean O'Halloran, and our match commentator, Patsy Fahy.
Thank you very much, Jim. Good day and a beautiful day for hurling in Broadford. 20 degrees, light breeze. Looking at the two teams out there doing the warm-ups now. Pitch is looking great, and I'll give you the lineups before we get to Sean for a little bit of analysis. So I'll give you the Parteen Meelick team first. In goal, Oisín Hickey. Corner back, Hugo McDonald. Full back, Shane Fox. And the one corner back, Sean Kennelly. Half back line, Mark McDermott wing, Nathan Fox centre, and the other wing back, Tom Collins. Midfield, Darren McDermott and Jack Kerwin. Half forward line, Joe O'Connor. Centre forward, Rory McDermott, and the other wing forward, Daniel Cooney. Corner forward, Darren Nolan. Full forward, Gerard Reedy. And another corner forward, Peter Small. And Tulla, a lot of changes on the Tulla team. A lot of number changes if we're going by the programme. So in goal, we have Daniel Vaughan. We have corner back, Fionn Ryan. Full back, Paul Lynch. And number 24, Liam McInerney. Half back line, Kevin Conlon. Number 19, Ryan Hayes. And number 27, Tony Layden. Midfield, David Meehan and Éanna Calloo. Half forward line, Sean Whitticombe, Dan Whitticombe and Colin Corbett. Full forward line, Niall Bolton, Dara Curry and Emmett Mulcahy. And there's your lineup. And the referee today is Gus Callahan. Sean, looking forward to this. It's a very, very important game for Tulla.
Absolutely, yeah, for Tulla. A hugely important game. But they bring a wealth of experience in their side and a bit of youth as well. Turn in with Liam McInerney. Ryan Hayes, just out of minor, obviously playing at centre back. Crucial role he'll have to play there. Éanna Calloo, obviously. But the evergreen Dara Curry is on the Browder Square. You have the Whitacombe brothers, Dan and Sean, and of course the evergreen Paul Lynch wearing the number 3 jersey. On the other side then you have Parteen, you have the Fox brothers. They're there, have given great service to Parteen, Shane and Nathan, and as well as that, it's an unusual positioning of Oisín Hickey in goals for Parteen. Obviously have problems there because of the departure of their goalie, and Oisín fills the position. So, and you have number 10 at Joe O'Connor, huge experience there. Another young player, Daniel Cooney, and of course the Peter Small, synonymous with Parteen hurling over the years. The family have been. So we're looking forward to a great contest here. Should be absolutely, nail biting because the conditions are perfect and it's a win-win for both. They both have to go out, put their best foot forward and get points on the board. Yeah,
just looking at the goalie yesterday, like I say, you're right. It's a huge loss for Parteen Meelick. Alan Murnan was actually in goal for Clonlara against my own club, St. Joseph Durbear yesterday. Now, while he didn't have much to do, he still pulled off some great saves, Sean. Yeah. So it'll be very interesting to see how Oisín gets on for Parteen Meelick. Yeah. And he's probably been tried, because they probably knew this departure was happening anyway. So he has probably beat out a couple of players maybe to the position. So it'll be very interesting. And not only shot stopper, Sean, but also obviously from restarts and all that. And sometimes the goalkeepers can be your best playmakers. You know what I mean? So this is going to be very interesting to see what happens. It
is certainly. But Oisín, he was a former under 20, under 21 corner forward for the county. Played minor as well. An excellent player, but he'll really be tested out today because it's really his championship debut in goals.
Yes.
But he's no problem with regards to experience and know-how. So he's been away travelling for a couple of years, so he's back in base now. So it's a huge challenge for him and for Parteen.
And pressure-wise, Sean, I mean, Tulla lost the first game to Tubber, okay? And you don't want to go into an 0-2 hole here now, because on the horizon then for Tulla after this is the Mills. Mills after a great win today, 24 points to 119 over Tubber. That puts them kind of in control of the group, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
But I mean, if Tulla go down here today, which it would put him into serious must-win at all costs against the Mills in the next one.
I'm sure Brian Quinn will have them well shown for today. He knows what's before them. He knows they have to get points on the board, and in fairness, he has a lot of experience out there, a lot of good hurlers as well. So the bottom line is, at the end of the day, they have to get points on the board. And I'm sure, as I say, Brian, I see Liam Dial in the background as well. Great experience there from going back to 95, 97. So all that will come into play here as the game progresses.
And for Parteen Meelick, first day out, Sean, I mean, it is kind of, you'd imagine Tulla would have a little, with all the changes they've made there now, you'd imagine Tulla would have a little bit of an advantage by picking their best team today, whereas Parteen Meelick, challenge matches and all that can be a little bit false. This is the first day out for Parteen Meelick. They'll get a lot of learning today from the best 15 as well.
Absolutely, and I don't think the changes they have, that they're taking on are any weaker than the team. Tony Layden obviously is playing. He man with huge experience, played under 21 for the county as well, and I think Ryan Hayes has been a real, especially at minor level last year. He really shone every day he came on in the county jersey. So he's a real, David McInerney in the making.
What I saw yesterday, Sean, and before we almost there to the start now, is what I saw was old-fashioned long high ball into the boxes, yielding a lot of goals yesterday. I saw it with Broadford, I saw it with Corofin, and I also saw it with Kilmaley. I wonder, would that be a ply of Tulla with Gareth Curry inside there as well?
I certainly would not be surprised, and in fact it worked very well for our own club. Yesterday even down in the Downey Garnick, got 2 goals as a result of the long ball, and I'm sure Brian Hayes will have that in mind. And as you say, Dara Corrie in the Browder Square, and also Niall Bolton is a huge big man, and he's well able to catch a ball and score.
We're almost ready for throw in here now, Sean. We have to thank our main sponsor today, and that's Tulla Pharmacy. We thank you for your support, and we're just ready to go here. Tulla will be playing, as I look at it, on the far side of the stand from left to right, maybe with a slight breeze going down into the corner, but the breeze is very, very minimal. So we're looking forward to this now with the midfielders, and Gus just has the ball in his hand, probably going to get ready. We'll time it as it goes in and the game is on, and the ball is broken in. As Tulla number 15, Sean Whittingham has the ball. Sean sends in a high dropping ball into the full forward line. Big Dara Corrie goes up. No, it's not. It's dropped down the corner. He has it. Looks like a free in for Gus. No, it's over carrying. Free out. There seemed to be a jersey pull, but maybe he was on the ground and he didn't probably release it, I suppose, in time, John.
It was actually Niall Bolton.
Niall Bolton caught it, yes, exactly.
Yeah, it did look as if he was pulled back.
I suppose he was on his knees, but free, quickly taken by Oisin Hickey. Oisin sends a long, high dropping ball down the far end of the field. Rory McDermott, free out.
Yeah.
Free out, as we tried to get grasps of the numbers there. 21 was involved there. 11 was there also for Garrod Reedy was inside there as well, but he was adjudged to a foul, and it's a free out for Tulla as we're just into the settling down stage here. On the stand side, just inside his own 45, this should land in around the 21. High dropping ball inside. Knocked out there, very good knockout by the cornerback. Pulled out here, wing back there is Mark McDermott there has it. Drop it back. Nice play there to the midfielder, Darren McDermott. Darren McDermott, there's a free man over here on the far side, and that's Mark McDermott. Mark McDermott has a little bit of freedom here, and he looks up, head up, and pops it into the corner. One-on-one battle in here. One-on-one battle between 22 there, which I'm trying to get for Parteen Meelick, which is Rory Nolan. A late addition, and Rory puts it wide. So Rory Nolan is in the corner there. Don't know who's out at the moment. Quick puck out here, out as far as David Meehan. David Meehan is in close to the line. David Meehan has been called. Has it there is Dan Whittingham. Dan Whittingham sends in a high dropping ball as well. Looks like Bolton as well is under it. Bolton has dropped it. Good flick away, and it's good corner back play by Parteen Meelick. Coming out with it, nice little flick out to the middle of the park. Trying to figure out how the man with the red helmet, that's it. Pops it out to number 13. And that's Darren Nolan. Darren Nolan has it going through the centre now. Darren Nolan has been faced up by the long high ball, and that looks like it's tailing off to the wide, Sean. Okay, so a little bit of settling down, Sean. We're trying to figure out who's on and whose numbers. Quick puck out as well, and Dan Whittingham has the ball in a lot of space here. So they're kind of letting him go. He's up to midfield. Whittingham is having a high ball again, dropping in around the house. And I say that's just tailed off to the left and right.
Yeah, they obviously have a policy of delivering the long ball into the full
forward line. Yes, it looks like Bolton is inside and top of the square.
So far it hasn't worked.
No.
But, I'm sure they won't just stop it there and then.
Probably match him up. High dropping ball in around the centre of the field. Lovely break there as well. Kevin Conlon has it for Tulla. Kevin Conlon drops it in. Aina Kalu misses it. Goes down the far side. And Tulla again have the ball. Number 20 there is Emmett Mulcahy. And Emmett puts it out over the line. And it's going to be a line ball. It's actually a Tulla line ball now. Far side. So we're trying to get the matchups here. So it's 8 on 8 in the middle. So we have David Meehan there. And David Meehan on Darren McDermott.
Yeah.
A little bit of off the ball stuff there, nothing major. And Gus will just have a quick word to say, let's calm it down. Line ball taken at the far side where the stand side is in Broadford, if you know it. Nice crowd gathered in here today now on a beautiful day to watch a match. So we're just, as I say, gone just over 3 minutes. Ball has gone back to the Tulla wing back. Takes a shot.
First score.
That could be the first score, and it is at the far side. And that goes, I'd say it could be Sean. Is it Sean? It could be Sean Whittingham there, I'm not sure. Is it? We're 15. It is Sean Whittingham with the point.
Yeah,
I think Sean Whittingham gets the point.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 point for Sean Whittingham. That's it. Nice little ball out to Fox. Sean Whittingham busts that up. Derek Curry is there as well. Derek Curry. That's it. Dan Whittingham has been involved at the start. Nice little flick through to the middle to an on-rushing midfielder, and that's Éanna Calloo. And Éanna Calloo puts it over the bar. A good score for Tulla, but again a little breakdown there in the puck out. Nathan Fox couldn't control it, but Dan Whittingham got himself in and turned it over, and that's what it's all about, Sean.
A good start for Tulla. 2 points.
High ball down the far side, down to Parteen Meelick's Joe O'Connor. Joe loses it. Tulla again. Far side, Tony Layden has it in acres of space. Tony's put into that lovely ball into the corner. Down with the hand, no free, says Gus. 18 has it for Mark McDermott. Has got over for Parteen Meelick. Hits a low ball out, but only a 50-50 ball. It puts his midfielder in trouble, and that's Darren McDermott. Darren McDermott has it, drops it again. 14 is back there, Sean Kennelly. Sean Kennelly knocks it out for Parteen Meelick. Good flick away. McDermott has it again, the wing back. Number 18 on his back for Parteen Meelick, trying to shepherd it out. Tulla in possession. Looks like it could be a 65, and it is. Good pressure by Tulla there, Sean.
Yeah, fierce pressure by Tulla. They're putting the defenders, really under pressure, and hooking and blocking, which is always an integral part of the game. It has worked there, and they've got a 65 out of it.
And Parteen Meelick, the masters their own downfall there, really, Sean. They're in possession there, and they tried a kind of an outball to someone that was under pressure, and Tulla were just ravenous there to that pressure then.
Tulla seem to be very well up for this game now.
Yes. Parteen Meelick still in the settling down stages, not getting the required maybe ball around the middle third, I suppose, as I say, and a little bit of freedom here as well, Sean, from the half backs from Tulla, which is surprising. It's not the biggest of grounds, we'll say. So if you have Tony Layden and maybe a young fella there like Ryan Hayes coming up the field with no pressure on, it can really open up channels inside.
Absolutely. No, Tulla started well now, and it's 65
for Sean Whittingham.
Dan Whittingham, is it?
I think it's Sean, number 15. Yes, Sean Whittingham, and it looks like it's straight and through. It's another one for Sean Whittingham, and another score for Tulla. So after nearly 6 minutes of the game, it's 3 points to no score for Tulla. Ball breaking down again, Tulla on the break, and again Sean Whittingham has it. And Sean Whittingham, someone has to tag Sean Whittingham very quickly. Very unlucky. He came off the top of the post and wide. But Sean Whittingham was free again. So I'd be saying Nathan Fox has given him a small bit too much room. Small bit too much room.
But Tulla won the puck out, they batted it down, and Sean Whittingham.
There's a better puck out now, and that's going to Parteen Meelick's Daniel Cooney. Daniel Cooney has it and kind of gets it half blocked down, but it still walks out, little flick away. And Tulla man has it there, number 19 has it. Yes, Ryan Hayes has it. Yeah. Gets it blocked down. Little bit of a schmozzle in around the middle of the park. Good breakaway. Now is a chance for Parteen Meelick. Number 10 is away, and that's Joe O'Connor. Joe is probably free, and it's a free in for Joe. He got kind of sniped on the break there off a loose ball, and deservedly won the free in for Parteen Meelick there, Sean.
Joe is playing a long time, a member of the minor or the under 21 squad in 2009, winning All Ireland, and he's shown great experience there of drawing the free when he won possession. He went into the tackle and was fouled, so it's an opportunity for Parteen to put first score on the board.
Yes, it's a nice free to get as well. It's I wouldn't say dead straight in front of it, but it's a very scoreable free. And again, I'd say there's a little bit of organising to do. I see Nathan Fox is trying to organise that when Sean Whittingham comes out around the middle of the park, someone has to pick him up. So it'll be very interesting to see. Sometimes a lot of the centre backs like to hold Sean and don't mark because they don't want to leave that space inside. So just a free for Jack Kerwin now.
Jack Kerwin.
And Jack puts it over the bar, and it's a point there for Jack Kerwin. Yeah. And it's now 3 points to 1 for Tulla with just over 7 minutes gone in the game. Yeah. Long puck out there again now from Daniel Vaughan. Daniel Vaughan, it looks like it's just gone straight on a Parteen Meelick man, but it goes over his head. And now we have 14. It's Derek Curry. Derek Curry has it outside, and again to Tony Layden. Tony Layden unloads from a long way out. Tony Layden from inside his own half, and it goes straight between the posts for Tony Layden. A great score.
Massive score from his own half back line from at least 90 metres.
Straight and through, but again Derek Curry looked up, and there was freedom again, like we said there that he had. Now, high dropping ball. Again, it's going probably on top of Tony Layden. Tony Layden breaks it down. Parteen Meelick looking to get that break of a ball. But again, Tulla look like they're ravenous enough for the breaking ball, and that's Ryan Hayes there getting on it. Again, ball getting to ground, and Tulla are dominating on the breaking ball, Sean.
Yeah, but in fairness to Ryan Hayes, he's started very well at centre back, and his reading of the game is excellent. He's always where the ball is, and that's a good sign of a player. He's only 18 years of age, and you have to give credit to him.
Yeah, very good. And Sean Whittingham has gone back to his own 45 now, so this is going to be a long strike now. So again, if it drops short, Sean, it'll be right on the edge of the square in my view. But Sean Whittingham has a fair belt of a ball, and he has 2 points got already, and his confidence is high. And it's a beautiful ball, a lovely short free, and that should be over the bar as well if I know it. And number 11, and that's to Dan Whittingham. That was an absolutely brilliant score, and Tulla using the head and expecting a long bomb from Sean, finds Dan and over the bar.
It was amazing someone didn't pick him up in the wing forward position.
100%. Now we have a nice short puck out that works out well for Parteen Meelick. Mark McDermott has it. Mark McDermott sprays it back, and then one of the Foxes, Nathan Fox. Again, nice little spray ball there now to Reedy. Gerard Reedy gets blocked down. Gerard Reedy's probably trying to get on the ball. It looks like it's kicked off Reedy, and that's a Tulla ball. So again, not as sharp as Parteen Meelick would like in the first few minutes. Not even 10 gone, but Tulla 5 points. Parteen Meelick 1. Yeah, and again, Tony Layden is organising the troops here, and Tony Layden's going to take this line ball. You'd have to say Brian Quinn looking down to him now, while no one is content after only 10 minutes. You'd have to say Tulla have got off to a great start.
They have started very well.
It's a great line ball in right across the side of the square. Well read there by Sean Kennelly with 14 on his back, but playing cornerback. Again, Sean Whittingham is trying to put in a challenge, trying to brushes off him a high kind of a ball, but it's in between a lot of Tulla lads, and again Tony Layden, who has started very, very well here. Tony Layden has to be tied down if you're Parteen Meelick. Again, lovely little shimmy down the far sideline. Looking to pop it off. Brilliant pop off there to Fionn Ryan. Fionn Ryan is adjudged to have charged, and it's going to be a free out for Parteen Meelick, who will take any little bit of encouragement now and a bit of energy that they can get off a turnover like that, Sean.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's crucially important. They have a very slow start, but now they have an opportunity again to score. It's a long way out though, but it's still
they're probably in Jack's range, all right. Jack's range. Yeah. So just looking out at it here, we have McDermott down in front of us there, Mark McDermott, number 18, who's got off to a decent start. I'd have to say he's got off to a decent start. But if I was Parteen Meelick now, I'd be definitely worried about Tony Layden's influence on this, Sean, so far.
Yeah, both Tony Layden and Ryan Hayes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they've really started well.
When you start well in the half back line, that is really your launching pad for the whole game.
It is, of course.
So here we have Jack Kerwin with a free from inside his own half. It's probably drifting wide. Yeah. Okay, and again, freedom here now again for David Meehan. Yeah. David Meehan is going to pop it, and he pops it away. Perfect ball. Not a great ball. Very poor delivery inside there, and it's Parteen Meelick gobbled it up. But again, they're looking and they don't know where they're going to hit it. McDermott has it again, and he puts a tough ball across, but Jack Kerwin has it. Jack has probably got fouled there, and he's got the advantage. But again, a little bit of a dangerous ball going across, a little bit of afters going in there. Yeah, but it was probably a poor ball going across there from Hayes, I think was at 19 with the white helmet there, Sean. He probably popped it down on top of a couple of Parteen Meelicks, but it's probably better off to spray it across to the far side. Yeah, and in fairness, Parteen were lucky to win the possession as a result. Yes. Jack Kerwin did well to actually get on the ball, and now he's gone through, so it's another free. Is he being booked? I didn't see any booking there. He's just having a quick. He had a quick little flick of the helmet. I'd say Jack got a little flick of the helmet, and he's just seeing if he's all right. But he's noting something down. It was only coming together. That's all. It was. But a yellow card has been flashed to Jack Kerwin, which is unusual. Yeah. I didn't think he deserved that one, to be honest with you. Yeah. But there might have been a bit after, so I'm not sure with the free and another one flashed. I'd say maybe as well. I'd say possibly to number 13 there, possibly for Parteen Meelick. Yeah, so it's a throw-in it's a throw-in as well. So I'm only guessing Darren Nolan got it there because Gus was kind of casual in what he was kind of flashing there. I couldn't see he was flashing, but Whittingham has it now, and that's Dan Whittingham sends it down to the corner to Derek Curry. Derek Curry can't control it, but it's flicked away, and it's going to be a line ball. Sean Kennelly, a quick line ball, has not been allowed by Gus. There's a little bit of down by the crowd there. They don't know which way it's going to go. Has he? I don't know if there's a linesman down the far side. I don't see it. I see Fergal O'Brien on my side here, which is the opposite to the stand, but I don't see a linesman at the far side, which is very, very unusual. Yeah. Here we have Whittingham again, and it's not knocked away by 12 Daniel Cooney for Parteen Meelick, and Daniel Cooney is fouled. So it's a little bit of relief for Parteen Meelick now. With 13 minutes on the clock, we have Tulla 5 points and Parteen Meelick 1.
Yeah, Meelick Parteen are settling into the game a bit more now. They're establishing a grip in the half-back line, which they needed to do because they were in trouble there.
Free out there for Nathan Fox. Nathan Fox pops it down top of the field to Cooney. And it's broken away. Oh, it's a lovely little flick away from Darren McDermott. Darren McDermott is going through here. Darren McDermott straight at the keeper, Daniel Vaughan. It was a poor enough shot. Daniel would stop them all day. But he has it back, McDermott. He pops it out to Joe O'Connor. Can Joe get something out of it? He can. Joe O'Connor can get a score from play out of it, which was badly needed there after you could say a poor attempt there from Darren McDermott.
Yeah, he didn't get the real belt on it, but in fairness, Daniel Vaughan he's a good keeper.
Yeah.
Has been for a long time.
He needed to hit the corners and he didn't. But look at it, they got something out of it, which is awfully important. Yeah. High dropping ball goes back in again now. Niall Bolton is under and knocks it down. Lovely little knockdown by Niall Bolton, and lovely red. Can't see who scored that now. It's number 17 there for Tulla, and that's Colin Corbett with a lovely point. But you have to contribute a nice knockdown there from Derek Curry.
Yeah.
6 points to 2 with nearly 15 minutes on the clock. Another nice knockdown. Again, Tulla bossing the half-back line there. Dan Whittingham has the ball on my side of the field. Dan will look for the crossfield ball. No, hits it straight into Emmett Bolton. Emmett Bolton, if he puts it in his hand, could be very dangerous. And he has it in his hand now. Emmett Bolton. Been well knocked away. Lovely, well marshalled there. But a free in. Hugo McDonald was a judge to maybe cut Bolton. He might have got the ball as well. It was 50-50 in my view.
It was 50-50, yeah.
It was 50-50. I thought it was decent defender myself.
Niall Bolton fielded the ball well, and he was bearing down on goal, but there was a pull back, all right, so it's a free in for Tulla.
Free in for Tulla in a very scoreable position, and obviously Dan Whittingham or Sean Whittingham I should say, will come in and more than likely dispatch this over the bar. But again, Parteen Meelick, I thought that was a defender, but again, probably the half-back line launched the attack with a lovely ball going in again to a forwards ball, as you call it, Sean.
Absolutely.
Into, and in fairness to Bolton, like you said there, he's around the while, got a good hand to it, and took him on then as well, Sean. Took him on, you know.
But you see, the bottom line is Tulla have very strong men in the full forward line. They're big men, Niall Bolton and Derek Curry, both big men, and they can afford to drop in as many balls as they can, and they're bound to pick up.
And Sean Whittingham dispatches that free over the bar. So 7 points to 2. Once again, with 15 and a half minutes gone on the clock, we thank Tulla Pharmacy for their sponsorship for this game today out here in Broadford on a beautiful day. Now we have the game restarted again. So we have Tom Collins had it, and Tom Collins was stood up, but he was adjudged to have been fouled. So Tom Collins has won the free out from a shot puck out there from Parteen Meelick. So again, something similar to what we saw earlier. A free from probably inside just outside the would say their own 21. So it will be a long raking high ball, probably from Nathan Fox here, looking for a little bit of space. There's a couple of runners going on, which wouldn't happen earlier on from Parteen Meelick, but a ball dropped into the half back line. Lovely cut there from Tulla there, and that's a lovely ball going into the full forward. And again, Bolton is trying to be a nuisance, but there's 3 around Bolton now. So there's 3 Parteen Meelick there, and no Tulla man coming in to help. And Fox comes out with it for Parteen Meelick. Nice little pop off there to number 21. That's it. And number 7 has it there. Tom Collins again now. Tom has it. Lovely little low ball down here for 22. And 22 is not on the team sheet. Rory Nolan has it. Rory Nolan. Lovely little crossfield ball to number 13 for Parteen Meelick. And that is drifted wide. Again. Darren Nolan probably should have put that over the bar. It was a lovely move from Parteen Meelick. That's a poor puck out from Vaughan, and now McDermott has it again, and that's gone wide again from Darren McDermott. A little bit snatched there, Sean.
Yeah, there are 4 wides on the board now, Parteen, and all in scoreable positions. They could really be much tighter than the score line.
Parteen Meelick man saying, take him on. That's not good enough, he says. And he's probably right. High puck out as well. They're not going short now, Daniel Vaughan. This is going right into the D, but that's lovely spotted there by Fox. Nathan Fox pops it off there. And again, McDermott here, number 18, has it. Nice little pop off. A little risky over the middle. But again, number 21 has it for Parteen Meelick. 21 is Rory McDermott. Rory McDermott has put this ball wide again, and a quick puck out again. And Tulla have men over on the far sideline, which is Dan Whittingham. Dan Whittingham is on the pop pass to Kevin Conlon. Kevin Conlon's going over midfield, and he pops it over the Parteen Meelick's man head again to Dan Whittingham. Dan, a long shot from the sideline. He's looking up. It's looking up. And it looks like it's gone wide because the umpire hasn't signalled for the other sideline for the white flag. So a white for Tulla. again, a couple of bad bites from both sides maybe, but more so for Parteen Meelick. Again, puck out there for Oisin Hickey. Oisin Hickey pops it in, it's going in over the halfway line. Again, ball drops in, well read by Hayes. And Hayes has it, Ryan Hayes, possibly a throw they're calling for. 17 has it then again, that's it, well done. Lovely pop pass to 15, bang into Sean Whittingham. Sean has it. Sean has got well possession, but it's probably a hold of the arm. I call it to Gus. A hold of the arm. And Sean Whittingham was one of free, very virtually straight in front of the post. But again,
the Northville, the two Whittinghams are linking up well
together.
Linking
up very well.
And especially going down the centre, they tend to take on the defence, in the middle, particularly Nathan Fox and the whole party in defence. They're going through the middle, and they've got the last 2 points now as a result of pullbacks, and they're easy scores.
And I think the midfield has an advantage for Tulla as well at the moment. We have out there, we have Colin Carber out around knocking around midfield there, and also Éanna Calloo. So that's they're on top at the moment as well, Sean. And when you're on top like that, Sean, it is a big foothold in the game as long as they're half back line. And again, another score from Sean Whittingham, and that's 8 points for Tulla now and 2 for Parteen Meelick. And there's 18 minutes, nearly 19 minutes on the clock now on a fast paced game. Again, going back short, and now a long puck out from Oisin Hickey. Oisin Hickey as a dropping ball. It's 2v2, but great, a fantastic catch by Tony Layden in the middle in the half back line. That's it, and a lovely pop ball again. That's it. And a nice little pop ball back out here. Again, David has it. David Meehan. David Meehan is going for that score. It's high. It might drop short in my view. The goalie comes out and misses it all, but it just drifts out to the wide. It just, any little flick from Corrie there, and it could have been in the net.
I think Oisin Hickey just did enough to put
him off,
and
it just went out a foot from the. If that was on target, it would have rolled into an empty net. I saw it last night in Cusack Park as well with Kilmaley and Crackler. But anyway, back to the play again. Parteen Meelick launching it long. Is this the rock they're perishing on long ball? It has broken in for Parteen Meelick. A nice little flick, but again, Tulla clean up with Fionn Ryan. Fionn Ryan clears out the field. It should come to maybe Calloo. No, Dan Whittingham has it. Dan, lovely catch down the wing by the stand side, getting the applause of the Tulla supporters. Puts it in high. Again, a good peck. Looked like he was pulled down. And a free Gus. Garrett Corrie, he had it. And in fairness, if he got around him, he was under 21, Sean. If he got around him, we will see, but Gus has come in. He didn't really give a signal, Gus, but we heard his whistle, but we know what's happening. It's a 21-yard free. Whether he'll book the man or not is another story. Full time from Gerteen, 6 Mile Bridge, 120, Crusheen, 117 in the senior championship. A great win for 6 Mile Bridge. So 6 Mile Bridge and Clonlara are locked on 4 points apiece on that now, on the top of the table. And 6 Mile Bridge are playing Joseph's in the next one, and Clonlara will play Crusheen. Yes. That's your next thing. So at the moment, Tulla here.
It's noticeable though that the Whitcomb is playing great crossfield ball, and it's causing problems in the Parteen full back line.
And Whitcomb is barely. He's nearly based on the line over there, Sean. He's based on the stand side where the crowd is, and he's picking up a lot of ball.
But the quality of ball he's playing,
absolutely
crossfield ball. That's really
Tulla 9 points, Parteen Meelick 2,
and
the Bolton, the full forward, and it's really only a 2 inside at the moment. High dropping ball from a puck out. Again, Tulla go up, Tony Layden and Hayes. Hayes flicks it away. Parteen Meelick man gets it. That goes to Darren McDermott. Darren McDermott has been fouled. He hasn't allowed him to go with the shot. I didn't get any signal from the umpire, but it is a free in for Parteen Meelick, and a much needed score now, Sean, at this stage with 21 and a half minutes gone.
Darren McDermott is getting on a lot of ball, in fairness, and every chance he gets, he's trying to get through the Tulla half back line, and the Tulla half back line very strong. It's not easy to do it, but he's acquired a score now, or a free now, so a great opportunity for Jack Cowan maybe to put another score on the board.
Looking at the half-forward line here now for Tulla, and it's Emmett Mulcahy out wing. You have Colin Corbett knocking around there as well. It's much changed. They're kind of interchanging a bit, and David Meehan here as well is causing a few problems for Parteen Meelick. But the free here for Jack Curran should be straight in front of the post. It should be over the bar, and it is Jack Curran, and a much needed point for Parteen Meelick, and it's 3 points for Parteen Meelick, 9 for Tulla. Quick puck out, goes to Tony Layden again, but it's too quick for Gus Callan because he had to write down the score in his book. You have to give that 6 or 7 seconds restart normally. And after
Daniel Vaughan's pucking nearly every ball out, really on the button.
Yes, he's on the button. On the button. There's Daniel Vaughan again. This will go down the field to Colin Corbett. Colin Corbett drops out of his hand. Now Fox, a chance for an inspirational score now for Parteen Meelick, which is badly needed. And it's over the bar. A good score from Nathan Fox. It was kind of a 2v1. Fox won it and up the field, but he was in a nice position to score and a badly needed score for Parteen Meelick to get any bit of energy going at the end of this first half with 8 minutes to go. Nice low ball there, got askew. Again, Parteen Meelick probably getting on the breaking ball, but it's not there. I see 24 there for Tulla there on it. Lee McInerney on it. Lee McInerney missed it. Now Parteen Meelick have the ball again. What did it was thrown up on top. Tulla have turned over the ball. Lovely ball. Again, goes to Éanna Calloo. Éanna Calloo has been busy in the first half. Chance of a score for Éanna Calloo, and it's over the bar. Good score for Éanna Calloo. He's been busy, Sean.
Yeah,
and
he's very mobile. He's covering a lot of ground.
He is, and he's off the shoulder. He's off the shoulder.
A good score now.
Great score. Another quick puck out, but that's going to nobody, Sean O'Halloran, and that's going down to Hayes again, down to the centre back position. Parteen Meelick will not be happy with this first half. Again, nice play there from Sean Kennelly there. Sean Kennelly down below. He's coming up the sideline. Nice ball. Nice ball to 22. To Rory Nolan, and again McDermott has the advantage and gets the free. Got blocked down. Nice play there from out cornerback.
Yeah, good team play there by Parteen, moving the ball out of the half-back line. But they're just slow getting it into the full forward line. The Parteen full forward line has been starved really of possession, particularly in the first 20 minutes.
Absolutely, Sean. And it'll just show you, and when you're starved, that means there's something going to miss somewhere else, and more than likely the Tulla half-back line is on top, which I think it is.
Oh, it is.
Going all the way across there from Conlon Hayes and Tony Layden and the midfielders. Definitely. Standing over this is Jack Curran. This is not an easy one in from the 10 yards in from the sideline. But again, an experienced man looks straight between the posts for Jack Curran. A good score for Jack. And again, it's 10 points to 5. It's double scores with 24 and a half minutes gone. We thanks Tulla Pharmacy again for the continuous sponsorship of this live commentary from Broadford. Tony Layden has it again. A lovely crossfield ball out of his hand. It looks like it's going to be a score. It's going to be over the bar again. Number 20. Has put it wide Emmett Mulcahy. That was a good chance, Sean. He probably should have scored it. But again, you could see that nice crossfield ball by Tony Layden. But it should have been punished.
Should have been over the bar.
Should have been over the bar. But
he won it very well.
Won it very well. That's a good catch from a good puck out there again. Parteen Meelick have it. Lovely crossfield ball again, but is it going to be cut out? It probably isn't. No, McDermott has it again. Darren McDermott, number 8, who has been probably one of Parteen's better players after 25 minutes.
Absolutely.
He's looking for a little bit of help here now. That's probably a ball that again, Dan Whitcomb read well. He's coming in off the sideline. Dan pops it back. Lovely. Nice play by Dan Whitcomb. Now a high dropping ball in again. 2v1 inside there, and McDermott has it again. Another McDermott there. Mark McDermott mopping up ball. Nice ball out again, centre of the field. Nice play by Parteen Meelick now this time. Putting a lot of players on it. Daniel Cooney pops it off again. Broken up to Colin Corbett. Looks like he has it. Colin Corbett can't catch it again now. He caught it twice. Now he pops it inside. Oh, it's a push in the back. It looks at me, but it doesn't. Oh, he didn't spot it. Gus didn't spot it.
Oh, blatant free
in my book. Yes. Parteen Meelick got away with that one. Now can they get a score out of this? Little bit of good fortune by not seeing that free. Lovely crossfield ball to Joe Connor. Joe has it. One handed goes down on it. Little flick out to McDermott again. He seems to be all over the place, McDermott. Now he's won a free again. Yeah. Probably allowing an advantage, and the advantage is no more and a free in. But Darren McDermott has single-handedly nearly brought Parteen Meelick back in the game. He's gone from our side of the field to the far sideline as well, Sean.
He's covering the whole width of the field. Himself and Joe Connor are linking up together there. They've acquired two frees in the last few minutes, and it's another opportunity for Jack Curran to put a score on the board, and that will bring it down to manageable proportions. Probably 4 points. So that's a great opportunity considering Parteen haven't been in the game that much. But Tulla have been by far the better team, but they probably haven't enough scores on the board. Probably should have more.
Yeah, probably right, Sean. And fairness to the Parteen Meelick management, judging by their a little bit of anxiety down here.
Yeah.
They'll be delighted to get into half time.
Absolutely.
Maybe 3 or 4 points down. But we've seen it yesterday, Sean, in a few matches, and you're probably at him as well. These few minutes before half time, you can tag on a few points, and that just gives you a bit of energy going into half time. So he's either going to either way now, as Jack Curran slots over the free from a tricky enough angle on the far side. And Jack has got 4 points now, and now it's 10 points for Tulla, 6 points for Parteen Meelick, with just over 27 minutes gone on the clock.
Gus is pulling back the puck out again.
Yes, Gus has pulled out the puck out, and it's a long, high dropping ball. Sub going to come on for Tulla in a while now. I'm just looking at it again down in around the 21-yard line. Parteen Meelick, a little bit of a schmozzle going on. I'd imagine there's big man Corey and Bolton down there. Someone has it. Someone flicks it up. It's Niall Bolton. It's a Sean Whittingham. Lovely ball across. Oh, great block down. It was Colin Carber that got blocked down. But a response there as well, and it's gone over the bar. I didn't see who scored. Was that Whittingham?
White helmet.
I think it was Aina Kalu as well. Number 9. I think it was Aina Kalu. Exactly.
Yeah. It's a change.
Yeah, it was Aina Kalu. It's another score. So now we have number 10 coming on for Tulla, which is Ronan Malai is coming on, and we're just seeing who's coming off now.
Niall Bolton.
Could be Niall Bolton.
Yeah.
Niall Bolton coming off. You see 11 points to 6 for Tulla. Niall Bolton is coming off. Probably an injury at this early stage. Niall Bolton wasn't doing too bad. You know, there's a bad puck out as well. And now Mulcahy has it as well. Mulcahy back to
Grand strike.
Colin Corbett, and Colin just puts it wide. It was a nice bit of work by Mulcahy, but he just, again, a couple of wides, like you said, Sean. Maybe a couple of more scores on the board for Tulla would not have done him an injustice.
Yeah, Tulla are missing a few scores as well.
Kevin Conlon has the ball from a breaking puck out as well. That does again to David Meehan. David Meehan throwing, looking for a little bit of help for David Meehan. He's been bottled up, just kind of hits it anywhere, hitting hope into.
Sorry, actually.
It was Darragh Corrie that went off. Yes, Niall Bolton has it. We just got mixed up in the numbers. Niall Bolton has it. It was Darragh Corrie that went off. And now Niall Bolton has popped it across to Mulcahy. Mulcahy, a little bit hesitant, didn't get it, and it's broken up by, again, Sean Kennelly. Sean Kennelly's had a decent game. He's played all right. He's coming out with a lot of ball there. Number 12 has it there. Daniel Cooney hits it down into number 21, and that's Rory McDermott. Rory McDermott has it. Rory's probably battled up. Is it a free? No. Gus over the shoulder would be a great score if it goes over, but it's gone wide.
Yeah,
he did well to win it, but just couldn't get the scoreline. 11 points to 6 Tulla.
Misses on both sides.
Misses from both sides, that was probably a little bit more harder than we saw a few shots from Tulla. Probably could have recycled it, Sean. Yes, probably could have recycled it. One added minute Fergal O'Brien has just said down below us. That's it. So now we're just going into the 30th minute here, and then we have one more left. Nice ball for Parteen Meelick. It's coming to Darren Nolan. Darren Nolan, I think Vaughan is looking up, and it's a score for Darren Nolan. A good score for Parteen Meelick. So it's 11 points to 7. Darren Nolan with a nice ball, but he had a bit of freedom. That wouldn't be Tulla's mantra at the moment. Giving lads freedom around in the middle of the park. That's David Meehan. David Meehan, ball to Tony Layden. It spills off Tony Layden's hands. That's it. And McDermott again, this man, Darren McDermott, pops it off. Pops off his midfield partner, Jack Curran. Jack Curran pops it off. Could this be Darren Nolan's second point in a row in the space of a couple of minutes? Oh, it's just drifted wide. That would have been a lovely score for Parteen Meelick. You know, a bit of a tonic as we head into the last minute of the first half.
More on top around the middle third, and unlucky to have not got a score.
Nice breaking ball here, picked up by Tom Collins. Tom finds a wide open Daniel Cooney, 50-50 ball at best. That looks like a free in, and it is a free in. The hand was on the back of number 21, the Parteen Meelick man, Rory McDermott. Won the free. It was a 50-50 ball, but the Tulla man put the hand in over the back. I think it was possibly Fionn Ryan, and Fionn. Again, you couldn't say it wasn't a free. It was a definite free in my book, and this is probably the last action of the first half. And Jack Curran has a chance to leave it 11 points to 8. On the break, probably, Sean, which would be, a brilliant tonic for Parteen Meelick. Not playing well, but like you said, they have got the grips around the middle of the park now, Sean.
They have for the last few minutes, especially.
Jack Curran, probably the last action of the first half, and Jack puts it over the bar.
Yeah.
And it's 11 points to 8 now. Tulla leading, and Gus will call for the ball. And at half time, in an entertaining first half, we'd had a few ebbs and flows, Sean. You'd have to say that Parteen Meelick will be, kind of relieved. I wouldn't say happy with the performance. Tulla a little bit frustrated by not having a few more scores on the board. Tulla dominated for maybe the first 15 minutes, but in fairness to Parteen Meelick, they've got the grips. Thanks to Darren McDermott there, who's getting a few taps in the back going off.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Darren McDermott and Nathan Fox have really come into the game, but Darren and Jack Kerwin around midfield, they've got on a lot of ball. They've worked really hard. They got a few frees, and they got the scores on the board. So there's only 3 point. It's a 3 point game.
That's all it is. 3 point game.
Anything can happen now. Tulla will be disappointed in the sense that they have had 4 or 5 wides, particularly coming up to half time, which were crucial. And obviously they think that that Darragh Corrie, maybe he was carrying an injury. I'm not sure, but the reality of it is, both teams have work to do in terms of scoring. There was a chances missed on both sides, but it's all to play for here. 3 points is a very small lead, in a game of hurling. Anything can happen, so it's very much to play for in the second half.
Absolutely, Sean, and we will say that the half-time team talks from both managers will be very, very interesting now to see how the boys come out at half-time. But for now, We're going to leave at half-time for a few minutes until the teams arrive back in the park. Currently at half-time, it's Tulla 8 points, Parteen, Meelick 8. We'll go back to the studio.
You're listening to Scariff Bay Community Radio, and you're very welcome back to Glenumera Park here in Broadford. The game, the Intermediate Hurling Championship game between Tulla and Parteen Meelick. And I'll hand you straight back now to our match commentator, Patsy Fahy.
Now we're almost ready to go again. We have the Parteen Meelick team entering the field. Tulla are still in the dressing room. We were just talking off air there about the importance of a start, I suppose, really in the second half. Parteen Meelick probably playing with a slight breeze. When you see the trees not fluttering too much here, and people who know this area would know there's a lot of trees around this area, around this venue, Sean. But when you don't see the trees fluttering, it's not too bad really at all.
No, it's a perfect day for hurling. Maybe a slight breeze down into the right angle as we look out on the field, but fantastic day for hurling. Pitch, brilliant condition as usual, and it's all to play for Parteen out in the field. Tulla have just coming out now out of the traps. They're coming on, and it's a huge day for both teams because they have to get points at the board, otherwise they'll be playing catch up from now on. So absolutely crucial day for both teams.
Just looking at Parteen Meelick, how they're setting up now. So midfield we'll have 8 and 12 there for Parteen Meelick. So that'll be Daniel Cooney and Darragh McDermott, who was outstanding in the first half for Parteen Meelick. So I'm sure Tulla will want to negate his influence now in the second half. Inside is gone in Garrod Reedy inside full, which he was initially supposed to play, which I was told. And we have number 2 is gone off here now. Hugo McDonald has gone off for Parteen Meelick. I can see him in front of me. So we'll get that other substitute now when we get a look at. So number 4 is on for 2, and that's Donald Kenny is on. He initially was dropped off the starting lineup today, according to that. So the game is just done. And again, that man, Darragh McDermott, racing through the middle. He has the arm up and he should be blown back for a free because he got blocked. That's a great start. And this man, Darragh McDermott, I'm very, very impressed with him, Sean.
Absolutely, Darragh. He really is taking the game by the scruff of the neck from Parteen's perspective, and has been, in the half or two of the first half, he took it on board and got the break there from the throw in, and has got a free now right in front of the goal. So an opportunity for Jack Kerwin, to pull the game back to 2 points.
This back into 2 points just at the start of the second half. Very interesting how Tulla launched these puck outs now. It's very wide. Jack Kerwin straight in front of the post, should be over. I think Daniel Vaughan is looking straight up over his pop, and that's a point for Parteen Meelick. So, and again, good start for Parteen Meelick. A little give and go to Daniel Vaughan. Daniel Vaughan launches inside the 45-yard line. Oh, missed by Cooney, by Tom Collins, I should say. But it's Jack Kerwin who gets the breaking ball and pops it out again to Darragh McDermott, helping out his half-back line. Darragh McDermott, one-handed, just kind of flicks it. Probably needs a little bit of help now, and he has that little help from the corner back, Sean Kennelly. Sean Kennelly has had a good first half. Again, one of the Foxes. Here's Shane Fox, launches straight down the field. And now it's looking Rory. It's number 21, as Rory has it. Rory McDermott has it. Has a little bit of a pop at the post. It's going underneath it. Daniel Vaughan has it. Daniel Vaughan is scanning the field. Daniel Vaughan pops it straight down, just over the halfway line now. Again, little bit of a push in the back, but got away with it. One of the Whittinghams here, and it's Dan Whittingham. Dan had a very good first half. Chased by Nathan Fox. Dan Whittingham going through. Can't catch it again, or can he? Pops it off. Number 9, and it's a good point from Éanna Calloo, and that's his 4th of the day for Éanna Calloo. Yeah. And Éanna Calloo has been very, very effective, Sean, from just picking up them loose breaks, and a nice pop pass from Dan Whittingham. Yeah,
he's great in the support play. He's always available for the pass, and he was in the right place at the right time and over the bar.
Excellent stuff. Ocean Hickey with the puck out. Nice and short, and nice and safe one, and that comes down to the new man who came on, and that's number 4, Donald Kenny. Donald Kenny hits it down the field again, probably popped in again, and again. Good free one there by number 22 there for Parteen Meelick, which is Rory Nolan. Rory won it, probably fouled there with the hands along the back by Tony Layden, couldn't do much about it, but a free in again and a chance for Jack Kerwin to close the gap. Donald Kenny has number 4 in his back, and that's the man that came out with that ball who probably started that attack from the short puck out from Oisin Hickey. This is over by the far sideline as we're looking at it now, the stand side where the patrons are at. They're thoroughly enjoying this one. It's a nice crowd in for this massive intermediate game, round 2, to see can Tulla get their first points on the board, or can Parteen Meelick get their first points on the board. Really, really crucial. Again, Jack Kerwin looking at the post. Again, he's been rock solid all day. umpires are behind the goal, and
Wide ball.
just a wide ball. They're kind of, if you notice, bank. They're way at the back of the bank. Puck out again by Daniel Vaughan on top of Corbett. Corbett goes up with a hand, knocks it down. Again, one of the McDermotts are here, and that's Mark McDermott. Mark McDermott is battling for the ball. Again, Tulla man comes out with it. Number 5, that's Kevin Conlon. Kevin Conlon goes over the line, and
There's a player down there.
They're telling Gus. I wonder is it Noel Ryan? Brian Quinn is telling him to get down to his own side. Brian Quinn doesn't like anyone coming into his patch, as I say. Gus is going to brandish a yellow card. I'm not sure who this man, Sean. Would that be the manager, Noel Ryan? I wonder. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
he's coach.
He's the trainer, I think.
Could be the trainer.
Yeah, Brian is the manager.
Not quite sure. It could be the trainer here. I'm trying to look at it.
There's someone here.
Parteen Meelick could be.
I don't know.
Noel Ryan is the coach as well, so I don't know Noel personally, but it could be Noel. And then Gus brandishes the yellow. Noel will stay on the field, but one more infringement from Noel, and he'll probably be out over the wires.
He'll have a job getting him out over the line here. Anyway. Yeah, there's someone down injured.
Complain of chops, but I suppose I think Gus has done a good job, Sean. He's letting
absolutely,
he hasn't missed
he's been done well. Yeah, number 18 that was down there.
Number 18 was Mark McDermott. Has had a good game. He's been decent.
Yeah.
All the McDermotts are here and they're playing well.
Yeah, they're brothers, so they're good.
Actually playing well.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a line ball for Tulla. It's Sean Whittingham is going to take it, and Sean will hopefully launch it in around the house. As Tulla, no, it goes straight to Mark McDermott. Mark McDermott is just turned over there by Corbett, and Corbett wins the free. A turnover, probably a little bit slow from McDermott, maybe after that little bit of an injury he got there, Sean.
Yeah, he
got a little bit of injury, and I'd say he was only shaking it off. He got an unusual ball from the sideline, and in fairness to Colin Corbett turned it over well and won a free. So this is from an acute enough angle, just maybe 30 yards out from the post. Sean Whittingham. He's had 5 points in the first half. Sean is looking to settle Tulla in with another score to increase their lead. Currently 12-9 with 5 minutes gone in the second half. Sean is looking over this one. Again, you would bank in him, and it looks very, very good. Yeah. And that's over the bar from
great score. Great score.
Good score again.
No problem.
Confident score. 13 points to 9. Tulla lead. Nice shot one again to Donald Kenny. Donald Kenny, what's he going to do this time? Donald is putting it through the middle to Fox. Fox again. Sean Whittingham. Oh, in the back, a little bit. They said there was a chop there, or maybe because of the little bit of chat from the Parteen Meelick bench that they might have got that one, Sean. Sometimes that works in your advantage as well, even though he took a yellow card on the bench for it. Yeah, but they got that free, which was, you could say it was 50-50 in my book.
Yeah, Nathan was lucky enough because he actually, he failed to get up the ball. That was the problem, and he got a push in the back, I suppose. So
Sean Whittingham came in with a couple of hands on each side, I suppose.
Absolutely,
So this is inside his own 45. Jack Kerwin. It'll be interesting to see the distance here now. Probably couldn't reach in the first half, the Tulla man. Can the Parteen man reach it down the field? It's going high in around the square. Daniel Vaughan goes up with a hand under the crossbar. A great catch by Vaughan. And out to the outside to David Meehan. David Meehan has it now. David Meehan was scanning. He has a little bit of room now. Where's the runners? Where's the runners for Meehan? Meehan just pops it in high. It's going all the way into to Bolton. Bolton flicks, and it's going to probably go out for a wide ball. Yeah. Unlucky, but again, probably an aimless enough ball. Maybe.
It was probably a bit strong. It needed to be 10 yards further out the field.
And Mark McDermott has it from wing back. Mark McDermott, he puts it down in straight into the Tulla man's hand. Straight into the Tulla man's hand, which is Fionn Ryan. Fionn Ryan to Sean Whittingham again. Sean Whittingham, he has a bit of freedom in around the middle of the park. Sean looks up. It looks good for Sean Whittingham, and it goes over the bar from Sean Whittingham. A lovely score from play. Lovely reading it again from Fionn Ryan, but a great ball out, great delivery. 14 points for Tulla, 9 points for Parteen Meelick. Here's the puck out. It's all going, all action. Jack Cowan has the ball over the far sideline by the crowd. Jack Cowan soloing down. He's inside the 45 yard, 65 yard and 45 yard line. He's in around the 21. Still Jack Cowan pops it out. It should be over the bar from number 21. And it is number 21, and it's Rory McDermott. Good score from Rory.
Yeah, great play by Jack Cowan. Won a great ball and took on the defence, and a lovely pop pass in and over the bar. Fantastic score.
Brilliant score.
Keeping Parteen Meelick in touch.
Short puck out there, and number 2 has it again. Fionn Ryan. Fionn has got the little bit of freedom now to come up. He's over his 45. He'll probably pop it in, and he'll pop it straight out down the centre. Sound the centre again. Breaking ball there again. Oh, it's onto it there. Mulcahy's onto it. Pulled by Bolton. But it's Fox, Shane Fox. Again, clearance a little bit astray. It's gone to Colin Corbett. Colin Corbett coming in along the sideline. A lovely hand pass across to Kalu. Kalu has it. Kalu has the free got. Pops it off. Mulcahy. Gus is going to blow it any second now for a free in because there's no advantage accrued. Yeah. But a good play there going across there.
Yeah, there was a pullback, all right.
There was a good play from Colin Corbett, and he must be playing a bit of handball or something.
He's a brilliant handballer.
You knew that. You had to know that, Sean, absolutely, because he popped a brilliant ball across. Yeah. So we have subs coming on there for Parteen Meelick now. Number 23 will be coming on any second now.
Andrew Cleary.
Andrew Cleary will be coming on.
Yeah. Yeah, Tulla are keeping the lead. They're keeping the 3 or 4 points between the two teams, and a free in over Sean Whitcomb as well.
Front of the post. We can nearly chalk this one up as say Sean, not putting the markers on him. But this is only 25 yards out, straight in front of the post for Sean, and it's over the bar. Another score for Sean Whitcomb. And here's the sub coming on. Number 23 comes on. Andrew Cleary comes on, and we're just going to see who's coming off now. We'll get him here now. 15 points for Tulla, 10 points for Parteen Meelick. I think number 14 is coming off there, probably. Yeah, number 14, Sean Kennelly, is coming off. That's the man possibly down there. Not sure now. No, it isn't 14. It could be number
18, is it?
It's number 10 actually. Number 10, I think. Number 10 is probably coming off. Yeah. Great catch by
Tony Layden.
Tony Layden pops it off to Corbett. Corbett has been a handful in the second half. Nice long high dropping ball down the far side of the field, but well read by Donald Kenny. Donald Kenny under a little bit of pressure. Well won. Out to Bolton. Bolton, is it going inside the post? It is in off the post and over the bar.
Yeah. But in fairness
from
to
Bolton there, it's...
It was 10. Oh, yeah, it was Ronan Malloy actually did the spade work.
Did a bit of damage,
Yeah, he did the spade work, yeah.
Ball poked out there, gone to Mark McDermott. McDermott has it again, or Darren McDermott, to say. He's going back towards his own post. He needs a little bit of help. Now he's found it in Fox. Fox has it, Nathan Fox. Nathan Fox is going to wind it up. He kind of half mishit it. Will it work out for Parteen Meelick? No, drops all the way into Daniel Vaughan. Oh, Daniel Vaughan! He scuppers it off it's got off the post. He almost went in. He didn't know. He was waiting for the bounce, and the bounce took it. Maybe a tricky one. And Daniel Vaughan got a hurley, but it bounced off the post and bounced out. Maybe it's Tulla's a little bit of luck that they needed there. Unlucky for Parteen Meelick, but it's cleared up the field by Fionn Ryan again. Fionn Ryan pops it up along the field. Fionn has been... who has it there? Sean Kennelly. Sean Kennelly's been busted out of it by Mulcahy. Mulcahy. Here's Sean Whitcomb again. Has Sean Whitcomb got it? No. Off the inside of the out the inside post and wide. Good nice ball to McDermott. Mark McDermott. This has gone up a notch now again. This has gone to Jack Cowan, who mishit it. Jack Cowan. This is 2 mishits in a row now. Again. Oh, it looks like a free out, and it is touched in. And Paul Lynch used his own experience, getting the head down,
covering the ball,
and got touched on. So 16 points for Tulla. Parteen Meelick 10, and 10 minutes gone. We thank Tulla Pharmacy for their continuous sponsorship of this live event here today. But Sean, this is a huge few minutes now for Parteen Meelick. We either see a gap going for Tulla, or we see Parteen Meelick fucking kind of bringing it down to the last.
Up to now, Tulla have just increased their lead for the last a few minutes, got 2 points on the board. So Parteen are struggling to get scores, very much so. And Paul Lynch has given a huge service to Tulla. Obviously played that ball very well, covering a dangerous ball. It's a free out now for Tulla.
Yeah, that was very lucky from Tulla there. Daniel Vaughan, he was waiting for that ball to come in, and it took an old hop, and he got a flick to it, but it hit off the post. That could have easily gone into the net, and that would have been a tonic for Parteen.
And fell back into his hand, which is the big thing.
Which was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And a harmless old ball as well. A couple of mishits there from Parteen Meelick they wouldn't be happy with, because they're definitely within scoring range. They have a little bit of a breeze, as we said. Yeah. So this is going to be a launch free now as well. Again, Tony Layden puts it down into the corner. Mulcahy is out there, but so is one of the Foxes as well. And he passes it up to Darren McDermott. Darren McDermott midfield. Now he looks for that crossfield ball, but is it going to anyone? There's a little push in the back possibly there. No free. Corbett has it. Playing very well, Colin Corbett, going back deep from his wing forward spot, going back to the half back line. He'll pop it off to someone now, I assume. He got his free. He got his free. Gus said there was a little bit of a tug at the jersey. Fergal O'Brien is telling him to go back a few yards, so this free will be taken just to the right hand side of me here, and just inside the 45.
His noticeable Colin is going back, kind of helping out his defence and winning dirty ball, and playing it up the field and using his hand skills or his handball skills to great effect as well.
In fairness to Mulcahy there, he's probably doing the runners. He's doing the running of Bolton inside, or kind of creating
a bit of space.
Exactly.
Sean Whitcomb now. It's a really long free now. It's way deep in the Parteen half back line.
Long free from Sean Whitcomb. Sean is inside his 45. 16 points to 10. Tulla lead. Will this have the distance? No, he half topped it. He missed hit it. That goes out again. Number 8 had it. Meehan has it. David Meehan. David Meehan is looking for options. He probably have overcarried. Didn't. Again, Corbett has it. Colin Corbett. He kind of winds up on the back foot, but it's just drifting. Will it go out wide at all? And it has gone wide.
Yeah,
It needed just Parteen Meelick was spoiling that one, as I say. Now, this is the few minutes that Parteen Meelick need now. Nice ball out. Perfect ball to Jack Kerwin. Jack is inside his own half. Jack unloads. And that's a great score from Jack Kerwin. Brilliant score from Jack. A badly needed one for Parteen Meelick. 16 points for Tulla. Parteen Meelick 11 with 13 and a half minutes gone in the clock. But that was a good puck out from Oisin Hickey and found Jack Kerwin.
He picked out Jack Kerwin very easily, but it was over 100 metres. A brilliant score.
Brilliant score. Oh, brilliant catch by Niall Bolton, and Niall has just gone and it's gone shooting out to the near post again. And one of the Foxes is down. That's Shane Fox, the fullback. Probably got a little flick of the helmet, but accidental. But again, great catch by Niall Bolton, but probably was probably more wise to. It was kind of nearly an off-balance shot from a difficult angle, Sean.
And he was that little bit far out.
He was.
He probably could have ran with it and maybe played it into the middle. Someone run off his shoulder.
I think I saw Ronan Malloy was looking for it.
Yeah.
And you know, but in fairness, I suppose after catching a great ball, confidence high. He was after scoring money earlier as well. You know, he has been a handful, Niall Bolton.
And if it came off, it was a great score.
It was. So the people are getting a bit of water on board. I'm warm up here, Sean. You're warm. I see the sweat coming off you.
Yeah.
Again, it must be warm in the field. 20. There's water coming in, and number 20 is coming on for Parteen Meelick.
Gavin
and that's Gavin Rackard. And a few forwards have been replaced now. Gavin Rackard is coming on. I'm just trying to figure out who's coming off there now. And I'd say it's trying to figure out the numbers. The numbers are so hard if they don't turn for you. But we'll get to Gavin. I'd say it could be Rory McDermott or something coming on there. If I just see it there now, I can't see it at the moment. But Gavin McDermott is on. Or Gavin Rackard is on.
Yeah.
Gavin Rackard is on.
11.
Okay, Gavin Rackard is gone, and number 11 is gone. That ball is placed in around the middle of the park.
Garrod Reedy that's been replaced.
Garrod Reedy is gone. He was playing in full forward. A free in for Parteen Meelick. Well won there. Good play. And in fairness, pull back, tug back. That's number 13. That's Darren Nolan that won that.
But in fairness to Parteen, they're not lying down. They're taking on board, and they're down a couple of points. But it's a couple of points would change the whole thing.
Gavin Rackard is on. We're just putting him in there now into so we can get a small bit of play. Garrod Cleary is off.
Yeah, it's Jack Kerwin again.
Jack Kerwin again. Jack Kerwin has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 points for Parteen Meelick. This is a chance to get his 7 points of the day, and I'm sure it has. And it's over the bar. Jack Kerwin, 16 points to 12. Jack Kerwin with another one. It's getting good now with 16 minutes gone on the clock. 16 points to 12. Parteen Meelick from being a 6-point hole have cut it back to 4. So again, we're always talking about these few minutes now to lead in the next 10 now, Sean, which is absolutely hugely important. That's it. Right side. And who's on that breaking ball at the far end of the side? Colin Carver was at my side. Now he's got this at the stand side and puts in a lovely crossfield ball to Bolton. A late ball. Shot for Sean Whitcomb. He goes low. And it's going to the goal for Sean Whitcomb. I think the goalie was slightly unsighted, but Sean Whitcomb. They were looking for a free. Tulla were delighted there was no free called on a late hit on Colin Corbett, but it somehow got across to Sean Whitcomb, and Sean Whitcomb puts it in. He was stuck in the corner, but I think Oisin Hickey was slightly unsighted by Fox in front of him. Yeah,
but in fairness, he took his chance, and it was an opportunity. He placed it as far as he could away from the goal. He was 21 or 22 yards out. It was a good shot, but I thought maybe Oisin Hickey might have got a touch on it.
I thought that as well, and then I just thought he might have got slightly unsighted. You couldn't see it touched off the ground.
No.
It was kind of nearly shin height, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely,
stuck in. No, I wouldn't say it all the way to the corner, but there was a nice bit of pace on it. But you have to say well done to Sean Whitcomb for actually having the gusto and to go for it. Because a goal in this circumstances, Sean, has absolutely opened up the whole thing now for Tulla to see this game out with 12 minutes to go.
And you have to consider, a great crossfield ball from Colin Corbett.
A brilliant ball,
Yeah.
and he got an old flick and maybe a late flick on it. But again, Gus didn't have a free blown or anything, so there was no advantage. There was no advantage accruing, and Sean Whittingham took his own advantage and put the ball to the net. And the puck out goes again for Parteen Meelick, or under a bit of the cosh now. Tulla will see this as a little bit of energy now, and McDermott has it again for Darren McDermott. Darren McDermott, is he over? That's a brilliant score from Darren McDermott.
Brilliant.
And the ball is out, says Fergal O'Brien. And Fergal was a nice bit away from the play. And I'm sure maybe right in front of the Parteen Meelick bench, they wouldn't like that. Fergal has made the call. But it was an absolutely super score from the sideline, Sean. But it will not count. It will not count, Sean.
Unbelievable score. But
and
it's called back now.
Have a chance to settle it again now.
Yeah.
Again, Kevin Conlon has it. Parteen Meelick looked deflated. And the bench there in front of us, Sean, you can understand it. That goal has taken the wind out of a small bit of a comeback that was coming on. They were down 16-10, it got to 16-12, and now it's won 16-12 points with 19 minutes on the clock. Low ball here. David Meehan has it right in front of me. We are in a great view here now, Sean. We can see everything going on. McDermott has it again. Has the advantage.
Great ball.
Pop it again. Daniel Cooney going through. There's a man on the other side if he spots him. He didn't spot him. He's looking for his own score. This better go over.
Yes.
And it has gone over the bar from Daniel Cooney. Good score. 13 points for Parteen Meelick now. 116 for Tulla. 6 points in it. And Gus Callan is looking to speak to someone here again. No, he's okay. Fergal said it's all good. Dan Whittingham getting a drop of water here. It's a warm day, and everyone needs that bit of fluid on board. Puck out from Daniel Vaughan. He's going long. There's nothing short from Tulla really much in the second half, but that'll be picked up by Fox. And Nathan Fox has it. Turns back. He has a man there, and that's Kennelly, Sean Kennelly. Sean Kennelly is blocked down by Sean Whittingham. Sean Whittingham has been very, very good today. That's it. Next ball again. Sean Whittingham again battling over there. Looks like a line ball. And again, I think we're a linesman shocked over there, which was very unusual for a championship match. Yeah. Very unusual. 15 coming on there is Peter Small. Now Parteen Meelick are emptying. We'll say he was in the starting 15 but an old programme, as I say. And Peter didn't start, so Peter's going to come on there, and I assume he'll be coming on as in the forwards. Line ball currently down there for Tulla. He's holding it up now again. Gus needs he needs a magic wand to see them line balls down there, Sean, in the far side. Like, I mean, like everyone's putting up their hand for it, like, and it's just you need lines.
You need linesmen championship game
for these. So someone obviously maybe has let someone down, but there's a lot of games on, and there's a lot of officials gone everywhere, Sean.
Yeah, you'd appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. But maybe he could have got someone from a local.
Yeah, number 15, Peter Small is coming on. Line ball for Tulla. Sean Kennelly again has it. Sean Kennelly coming out with it. Probably got the free. And 21 is coming off. 21 is coming off Rory McDermott. That's a free out for Parteen Meelick. So 21 is coming off. Peter Small is in. 15. Peter Small is in. We have 20 minutes on the clock. We thank Tulla Pharmacy once again for their continued support of this live broadcast. That's it. Long ball. That's it. Gone into Darren Nolan. Darren Nolan has a look up, and Dara, that's probably going to go wide.
Real,
So every one of them is just a slow down process for Tulla, Sean.
Yeah.
Taking your time. 10 minutes left in the game. They're in a good, healthy position. 116 to 13 points. A very, very important match, as we said, for Tulla and Parteen Meelick, but more so for Tulla after losing the first one. High dropping ball. Colin Corbett has had a very good second half, trying to get on the breaking ball. Darren McDermott, who's been probably Parteen Meelick. That's a free, and that's a pull of maybe not the helmet, but of the ear piece of the helmet. And that's just free for Darren
McDermott.
Darren McDermott's been very, very good.
He's the one man who's taken the game to Tulla the whole time.
Absolutely.
That's a brilliant run for the half-back line. Burst through 3 or 4 tackles and it was fouled, and it's an opportunity for Jack Kerwin again
to again reduce it. If Parteen Meelick could be saying have a target, they'd be targeting probably getting it down to that one score with 3 or 4 minutes to go, Sean.
Yeah, in fairness, they've never gone out of the game. The goal probably is the crucial score. Yes. It opened up the gap, as we said, just halfway through the second half.
Jack Kerwin, a very, very important score now, and it's gone over there. Jack Kerwin, another score for Jack.
Yeah.
Jack has 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 points for Jack Kerwin. He's been unerring from frees today. Parteen Meelick 14 points. Tulla 116. 22 minutes gone in the clock. This has the makings of a very, very, very exciting finish on. Pull back Gus O'Callaghan. He's having a
here.
word with number 5, and I think, in fairness, probably deservedly so for that.
Kevin Conlon.
Tug of the helmet for Kevin Conlon.
Yeah.
We spotted it here. Probably Gus was unsighted, and in fairness to Fergal O'Brien, probably
he took him
spotted it.
attention.
Fergal O'Brien spotted it, which was a proper ordering.
Oh, good. Yeah.
But again, nothing malicious in it. Just a kind of a clumsy tackle on
Absolutely,
the helmet.
yeah.
So now we have a Daniel Vaughan with the hands up. No doubt he's going to go long and bomb. That's it. That's the ball. High ball down on top of Dan Whittingham. Dan knocks it down. Again, now Shawnee Whittingham has it. Shawnee opens up the shoulders. Is it curling in? I'm looking at it, and I think it's just gone wide in my view.
Wide.
Yes, just gone wide. Very, very tight.
Yeah,
great
effort.
Score.
Yeah, great effort from Sean.
Dan to Sean. Oisin Hickey with the ball. Lovely ball. This is one of the subs that have come in. Rory Nolan pops it up. This guy had a good second half here. Darren Nolan. Are they looking for a goal? He couldn't touch it on the cut with his hand for the second time. Darren needs to pick it up, and it's been smothered out of by Tulla, but it falls to McDermott. I think McDermott has it. One of the McDermott's to wing back, and it's gone over the bar. Mark McDermott with a good score. Great score. He's been playing very, very well from that wing spot. Mark McDermott. Flicked out, good work by Darren Nolan, lost in possession, but it came out to McDermott and a good score. Puck out again from Tulla. We have 23 and a half minutes gone here. There's 4 points in it, 116 for Tulla, 15 points for Parteen Meelick. Parteen Meelick have it. Nathan Fox has it. Now gives it to Shane Fox. Shane Fox out along the wing to McDermott. Mark McDermott. He's coming up along the wing. He's in a bit of freedom. There's no one inside the D. He pulls it across to Mark McDermott. Oh, well cut out by Kevin Conlon. Kevin to a free. Colin Corbett must be over the bar for Colin Corbett, and it is.
Yeah, misplaced pass there from Parteen, and in fairness, Kevin Conlon intercepted it, and great ball into number 17,
Colin Corbett. Now we have 12 coming on there. It's number 12 coming on is William Halpin.
Yeah.
William Halpin is coming on now for Tulla. William Halpin, and I think Mulcahy is probably coming off. Emmett Mulcahy is probably coming off.
20.
Yep.
Yeah, number 20.
Emmett Mulcahy, yep.
Yeah.
So William Halpin, high dropping ball down here now again.
Yeah.
From the puck out.
William
Jack Turwin is underneath
target
it.
man, yeah.
Lynch has it. Paul Lynch coming out from full back. Nice little pop pass. Again, Colin Corbett, who's had a fantastic second half for Tulla. Mopping up everything. Lovely ball into the corner. Dan Whittingham. Dan with a little flick on the Hurley. Gone out to the sideline. Well played by the Parteen Meelick back. Donald Kenny. Loose ball across. Parteen Meelick. Kennelly. Oh, little flick off to McDermott. McDermott bounce back off a great challenge. Great ball inside. Parteen Meelick have 2 subs. This is Small. Come on, Peter Small. Peter's been probably pulled back. Now there's a bit of an advantage. He's going low and he puts it wide, but I think he's going to get the advantage anyway, Sean.
It's a free in, yeah.
Peter Small was tugged back, but you'd have to say it was a smart foul, I suppose, instead of letting him in on the sideline.
Well, it was a safe foul, and that they weren't going to get in for goal. That was the bottom line, and I suppose Tulla would be looking at it from that perspective with the lead they have now. They can't afford to give away a goal.
Yes. 25 and a half minutes gone. Tulla 117, Parteen Meelick 15 points. I see another sub getting warmed up for Parteen Meelick. I think they've emptied the bench now at this stage with this another sub coming in. William Halpin is in for a little bit of, like you said, the high ball presence there maybe as well,
Yeah, big man in the half hour line. He'd be, a powerful target from a puck out.
Ronan Malloy's at the half hour line. You've Dan Whittingham in the half hour line looking at it. And fairness to Colin Corbett has had a monster game a second half there. Now, tight angle for Jack Kerwin. Jack, again, another score for Jack Kerwin. A lovely score, and again, not easy. These are pressure points. It's 16 points for Parteen Meelick, Tulla 117. I see number 5 getting warmed up for Noel Bridgman for Parteen Meelick, so I wonder is he coming in as a wing back or a midfielder possibly. Well, I wouldn't say midfield for McDermott, that's for sure. Nice little block down, and it's a free out.
Yeah.
Didn't see much in that, but Gus obviously saw something, a little flick of a helmet or something like that.
Oh, it's a touch of a helmet just as the ball dropped.
Helmet, so Colin Corbett looks like he's going to go into the book. A yellow card.
Yeah.
Tulla have a sub. Parteen Meelick have a sub. Tulla's coming on. Number 18 for Tulla's coming on is Andrew Conheedy.
Yeah.
Conheedy coming on for Tulla. And we have 5. We have Noel Bridgman coming on.
Yeah. Parteen.
Noel Bridgman.
White helmet coming off there now from Tulla. Yeah, that's numbers. Now
we have a long free for Parteen Meelick.
Yeah.
Long raking ball into the square. This is a dangerous ball. Good catch by
Well caught.
Daniel Vaughan. Then Daniel Vaughan relieves the clearance. Goes down as far as... Oh, well done by the new man on there for Parteen Meelick. Noel Bridgman pops it away. This will go down to one of the Foxes. No, it's going to have gone past the Fox, but he has got it again now. Nathan Fox. Well pulled in by Nathan Fox. He gives a little pop pass to number 12, and that's Daniel Cooney coming into the midfield with it. Daniel Cooney has spotted a man on the far side. Is this one of the McDermotts that has the ball? He's going to put that ball in, a crossfield ball as far as number 23, which is Andrew Cleary. Andrew Cleary has fumbled it, but he's got it back. Andrew Cleary is taken on Gavin Conlon. Cleary, if he puts it back across, but it's a lovely little flick away, and it looks like a 65 to me, and it is a 65.
Yeah, good tackle by Kevin Conlon. He just got the hurley at the right time and ball it over the in-line, but it's 65 for Parteen. Meelick.
Just trying to get number 12, William Halpin is on, and there was a Kinheedy on as well there for Tulla as well, I think. Number 18, was it? Was it Andrew Kinheedy?
It was, yeah.
2 went off.
And 2 went off, Fionn Ryan.
Yeah.
Just trying to get everything up so we get all the bodies for all the... Sir Jack Curran on the 65. Again, this will bring it down to a goal. 117 to 16 at the moment. This is a huge score. Is it? Nipping in. It is. It is. Parteen Meelick have reduced the goal, and what do we say? We said if they got it down to maybe the goal with a couple of minutes to go. 29 minutes nearly gone in the clock. It's Tulla 117, Parteen Meelick 17 points. This is where, you see out the game, or Parteen Meelick survive and get something out of it. Ball has gone to corner back. It's gone to the wing back. Oh, he's left it after him. Gavin Conlon has left it after him. Flicked. Broken up by Parteen Meelick. It looks like about over the line. Fergal O'Brien is well placed in front of the Parteen Meelick bench, and he gives a line ball to Tulla. We got no inclination of the injury time yet. I'm sure we'll get it off Fergal O'Brien in front of us in a few minutes. 117 Tulla, 17 points Parteen Meelick. This is getting exciting now as we're going in. I assume Gus will only add on maybe 2, maybe 3 max at this stage now. So basically there might be only 2.5 minutes to go, Sean.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's
showing with the line ball.
Dying stages.
Cut out again by Jack Curran. Jack has been very, very solid all day. He's going to go back to Nathan Fox. Nathan Fox, he's inside his 45. He finds a little bit of space to Darren McDermott. Darren McDermott, no doubt, will take on David Meehan. He does. Darren McDermott, he's gotten in as far as the 45. Is there a free in? There's a free in.
Yeah.
It's a free in, and this game is going to go down to 2 points if Jack Curran can put this ball over the bar.
Yeah. But you have to hand it to Darren McDermott.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable
He has 60
performance.
minutes of hard running done. He was able to take on his man and put the pressure on David Meehan, and David just couldn't match the physicality of McDermott, but also the fitness. He took it past him, and rightly so.
But he's been doing that from the first 10 minutes of the game, right through. He's taken the game to Tulla from the day one.
We're looking for injury time. We haven't got it yet off Fergal O'Brien. We'll get it soon. Oh, it's a low ball over the crossbar, but it is over the bar from Jack Curran. And Jack has reduced it down to 2 points. Tulla 117, Parteen Meelick 18 points. Tulla haven't scored in a while, Sean. This is where someone needs to step up to the plate and score now, Sean.
Yeah, just they need someone to win a ball at the half forward line. That's the problem.
Oh, it's gone over. Parteen Meelick have it again.
Yeah.
And now it's a little flick. 13, Darren Nolan. Darren Nolan's on the 45. He's under pressure what to do with it. He pops it off to number 23, Andrew Cleary. Andrew Cleary with a shot. It's going to drop short. It's knocked out. And it's flicked away.
It could
and
have
it's
gone
gone out to
anywhere.
the sideline. It hasn't gone over the sideline yet.
No, but
Tulla man controls it. He has lost the ball, but it's a free out. Oh, a needless free from Parteen Meelick. But that was a dangerous ball.
Yeah, but Paul Lynch played it very safe out to the sideline. He got the flick in, which is important because the Parteen forward was breathing down on goal. And there's only 3 points in it now.
To William Halpin there. He was back out helping the backs there. Fair play to Willie Halpin there. He was back down there helping out the Tulla backs in that breaking ball because if a Parteen man got it, there was probably a chance of definitely a point. But this is going to be a real relieving clearance now. So someone from Tulla will obviously, it's a long raking ball again from Vaughan. Down the top of the 45. Willie Halpin is under it. And he catches the ball and he got the free as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant catch by Willie Halpin. And that's what he was brought in to do, Sean O'Halloran.
Absolutely.
Exactly what you said. Good man under the high ball. And that was a relieving catch from Tulla.
It is a relief for Tulla and likes of Brian Quinn because the bottom line was they were under serious pressure for the past 7 or 8 minutes. Led by Darren McDermott and Jack Kerwin. but all the new subs actually came in for
and they have made an
Parteen.
impact.
They were working well. Had got a couple of scores on the board, but this is settling down time now for Tulla.
This is
32 minutes
an opportunity now again for
Sean Whitcomb.
For Sean Whitcomb. Sean has a chance to put it back to a goal game again. We have 32.5 minutes gone. I'm not sure how much Gus had signalled, but it should be over the bar and it should be a 3-point game, and it is. It's one goal and 18 points now.
All over.
And Gus is going looking for the ball.
Final whistle.
Gus is looking for the ball. It's all over.
Yeah.
He has blown it up, and Tulla have got an absolutely crucial win here in this group. To get them on the board with a couple of points. Parteen Meelick have one game less played because they had a bye in the first round. They'll take plenty of positives, Sean, but ultimately I suppose victor to the spoils goes to Tulla.
Yeah, I suppose the reality of it was the goal, we always say goals win matches, and the goal from Sean Whitcomb was crucial because at that stage Parteen were very much in the game, only a 3-point game, and it opened up the gap 6. They got 2 points further, down the road, went to from 6 to 8, but then Parteen started to pull them back, led by Darren McDermott and Jack Kerwin and Nathan Fox as well, very very prominent in the half back line. But the reality of it was, I suppose Tulla showed their a bit of experience, and coming in, William helping, won a couple of high balls. Colin Corbett was very good in the second half, and of course the Whitcomb brothers from the very start, they were a huge threat, got great scores from distance and from inside when they moved in, they were actually playing in very good ball into Niall Bolton and Derek Corra when he was in the game. He obviously had to go off injured, but an important win for Tulla and crucial going forward.
I suppose looking at the players who, like, in fairness to Colin Corbett, they had a massive second half, Sean, there for Tulla. He was popping up everywhere, getting ball. He was really to the fore. Sean Whitcomb with probably a goal and 9 points today, Sean.
Fantastic.
Really crucial for Whitcomb. He was unerring from frees, and again, like you said, that crucial goal. But in fairness to the subs actually on both sides when they came in, and that's what subs are there to do. They're there to make an influence on the game, and if they're not, management are questioned, and everyone's in question, but in fairness to the Parteen Meelick, I think you're touching it there before the end of the game, their subs actually made an impact. They had more legs, they had more energy, and how crucial was that last little flick away of Paul Lynch and the goalie getting it away, the winning of the free by William helping down in the corner. He walks down in front of us there, goes down to the 45, and Daniel Vaughan pumps the high free that he won actually, and catches the ball for the free that puts it over the last free that Sean Whitcomb gets us to win by 3 points.
Yeah, absolutely. The bit of experience from Tulla, as you say, Daniel Vaughan, is around a long time, a great experience, and Paul Lynch, came in for Tulla, and of course Ryan Hayes was excellent, in the half back line, and Tony Layden and Kevin Conlon. They held the fort there, and there was a lot of pressure on them, you have to say, in the last 10 or 15 minutes. But at the end of the day, the goal was the deciding factor in this game. It stretched out the lead to 6 or 7 points, and Parteen were always playing catch up for them.
And I suppose finally, just to close off on thing, I suppose Parteen Meelick, looking at Jack Kerwin's scores, there are 11 points out of 18. There wasn't much of a spread of scores in around. A couple of lads got a couple of bits and pieces, but they'll be looking for more influence from maybe a Joe Connor who got taken off. A Gerard Reedy, Darren Nolan actually kind of improved as the day went on in the second half, but they'll be looking for a more spread of scores. Darren McDermott was absolutely outstanding, I thought, for Parteen Meelick. And in fairness, his brother Mark was very good on the other side. Like you said, Nathan Fox as well. So they have a lot of positives out of it. Parteen Meelick, they never died, they never wilted, they kept going until the final whistle. But I think Tulla were just about maybe just a slightly better team overall.
Slightly better team
in our view up here.
Yes, and they got a good start. They went up, if you can remember, they went up 5 points to 1 or 6 points to 2. So the lead, the start off makes a huge difference, because the opposing team is always playing catch up then. But at the end of the day, it was the goal from Sean Whitcomb that separated the sides in terms of getting out the scores, stretching the scores out from 6 or 7 points. So a big win for Tulla, but obviously Parteen have a bit of work to do all the time, depending a huge amount on Darren McDermott in the middle of the field. Himself and he was just unbelievable. Himself and Jack Kerwin they controlled it, but they just couldn't get enough scores on the board to get the win.
So just looking ahead to round 3 before we sign off, the Mills will play Tulla in a mouth-watering round 3 clash, and Killanena after their week off will play Parteen Meelick. So that's really, really, and Tubber get the bye after their loss today. So, this Premier Intermediate on both sides is really, really competitive. And for supporters, it's this game, for your entry fee today, you've got the value for money, you've got a lovely day, lovely spectacle, and we're looking forward to more hurling today, myself and yourself, Sean. We'll go elsewhere. We'll watch the local teams, and we'll go to the park, and we'll watch a little bit of this and a bit of that, as we saw yesterday. Yeah. Look, these hurling weekends are brilliant for hurling supporters, sure. And that's what we always come out to see.
What else would we be doing? At the end of the day, it's our sport, it's our chosen sport, and we love looking at it, and we love participating in it, and making it available to the public if at all possible. So it was a great game here today, very closely contested, but Tulla were that bit better when it came to the point.
Absolutely. And with that, I'm going to sign off on a final scoreline, just going over to Jim Collins again, but on a final scoreline, congratulations to Tulla on a great victory. Tulla won 18, Parteen Meelick 18 points. Over to you, Jim.
Many thanks, Patsy, and well done yourself on a great commentary, and we look forward to many more of them. And thanks to Sean as well for his expert analysis today. Our latest score from the park is Aina Killamona 2-8, Clooney Quinn 1-6. That's after 17 minutes. Aidan McCarthy with 2 goals and 2 points from play today. So serious player, Aidan McCarthy. And he's back in form again. Okay, that's it from us for now. Remember, all our games, and we had 4 games this weekend, all our games either are or will be on podcast. I think yesterday's 2 and Friday's games are already up there, and this game will be up in a few hours, and people on their way home or at home can listen back. So thank you very much. We'll see you again tonight. Sean O'Halloran and myself will be on air at 9 o'clock tonight with a complete roundup of all the sport, of all the hurling over the weekend, and particularly the East Clare teams, and we'll have reports from our reporters at many of the games. So we look forward to seeing you then. So that's all from us for now. Thanks again to Sean and to Patsy, and we'll talk later on. Tulla Pharmacy, our thanks to them as well for sponsoring today's game. Thanks to all our sponsors over the weekend. We're very grateful to you. So we'll talk around 9 o'clock.